Hello guys and welcome to episode 13 of my Doncaster Rovers Youth Academy career mode. This is how the team's looking at the start of today's episode. Very good League 2 team. We've got 8 games left of the season in today's episode, and we've got, to be honest, a lot of points to make up. We're 9 points behind. Let's just have a quick look at the standings if I can remember how to get into it. There it is. So we've got 9 points behind Cambridge, who are currently sitting in 7th. We could be up to 11 points behind if Wimbledon win both their games in hand, but up to now we are 9 points and we've got a long episode. We've got 4 home games and 4 away games left of the season. We are going to just play the away games, which is interestingly the last 4 games. So we've got 4 sim games: Newport, Forest Green, Accrington and Morecambe, which are all lower teams that I believe are lower down in the league, and then we've got MK Dons, who I think are around the playoffs as well, and then Mansfield, Barrow and Sutton, who I believe are kind of like mid-table towards the bottom of the table. So we've got like 7 games that we're probably going to be favourable for. So I click just view fixture. Yeah, so we've got obviously Accrington, Sutton, Newport, Mansfield, Morecambe, Barrow, Forest. So we've got 7 of the teams we're playing in today's episode are actually below us in the table. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 7, and then 1 is sitting up in, I believe, 4th. Okay, so 7 teams. So we have got a lot of games we can win. And can we make up them 9 points? Let's find out. So guys, the first game of the episode is a simmed game against Newport County. I know I did say last episode that I was going to play this game against them, but I have decided I'm actually just going to sim it, and I was going to play it because Schmidt had signed for them, but it is a home game against a team lower than us in the league, so it's a good game to sim, especially when we're desperate for the points. So let's just quick sim it and hope that we can get the 3 points. And we do. A 3-2 win. Goals by Fatty, of course. Wildig then equalised, and then Seck scored to make it 2-1 before Welsh equalised again. And then in the 72nd minute, Dubois gets a goal and makes it 3-2. And that's a brilliant start to the episode. Let's just advance to see if there's any other scores. Cambridge winning, and so is Carlisle. Both teams in around the playoffs, so we haven't actually gained any points really there. But a good win and a good positive start to the episode. So guys, in the second game of the episode, we are playing it against Forest Green Rovers. It will be simmed, like I said in the intro. Our players are quite tired, and I'm wondering if I should make any changes, but no, let's just sim it and see what happens, and hopefully we can take another 3 points after 3 points in our first game. And after a sim, 2-0 win, brilliant. Bakayoko got a red card in the 40th minute, which led to them being down to 10 men, and Amin and Ribeiro picking up goals, which means we are 6 for 6 points in this game, and this is a very good start. If we can win all 4 of our sim games, that would be perfect. Take the pressure a little bit off the played games. See if there's any results we're interested in here. Cambridge winning, and I didn't see any of the other results. I think Wimbledon drew there, which is always good, against Accrington, who we've actually got next. So let's have a quick look at how the table's looking. So we're on, when it loads, we're on 58 points, and MK Dons are on 65. But obviously, yeah, so 65. So yeah, so we're 7 points off now. So we've gained a couple points, and we have actually got MK Dons later. So we could be up to even 4 if we can beat them later. But let's just go to the Accrington Stanley. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves and see how that goes. So guys, we now have got a game against Accrington Stanley. These guys are bottom of the league, I believe. So this game should hopefully be a win when I quick sim this. So I'm looking forward to this because it could be a win. Yes, it is. Amin with 2 goals and Fatty with a goal. 3-1. Our team is now at that rating where it's quite good for League 2. So we're winning a lot of these sim games. And we've won 3 out of 3 of the game this episode, which is exactly what we needed. Fatty with a goal and Amin with 2. 2 of the probably leading contenders for player of the season, in my opinion. But like I said, depending on at the end of this episode, well, actually we'll do it at the start of next episode. We'll go through player of the season and goal of the season nominees. But that is a 3-1 win, and Forest Green losing. MK Dons have lost another game. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. This has gotten interesting. I mean, Wimbledon are still 3 points behind us, but have played 4 more games, less games, so we'll see how that goes. But up to now, it's been a perfect episode, and hopefully we can continue that against Morecambe as well. So guys, for our 4th and final simmed game of the episode, we are playing Morecambe at home. We have got a little bit of tidiness still, and we have got 9 points for 9 in the first 3 games, so if we can make it 12 and 12, that will relieve the pressure going. We have got quite a good team for a League 2 team, so that's why we're probably winning all these sim games, which is always good to see. Let's just quick sim and hope we can make it 12 and 12, and we can. Dubois gets a goal and Fatty gets a goal, And that is unbelievable start to the episode. 4 wins and 4 in sim games. And now it's all down to me. Let's see if we can see MK Dons. MK Dons did pick up a win against Newport, so we didn't gain any points that game. But as you can see, let's have a quick look. Wimbledon have obviously lost their couple game in hand, so that's always good as well. So this is how it's shaping up with 4 games left of the season. It's quite a close league table, to be honest with you. We've MK Dons, Northampton, Doncaster, Wimbledon, Salford, any of these teams could gain promotion. Well, actually, unlikely to be Salford. We've got a negative goal difference, but it's now, I mean, the first game is going to be a big game. It's against MK Dons, and we could get a point with an MK Dons if we win this game. I wonder who has Northampton got. Let's have a quick look. Northampton have got a game against Swindon at home, which is not an awful game, but they're at home, so we'll see how that goes. Let's just go straight towards the MK Dons game. Let's get straight into it. So guys, this is the team we're going to be using for the MK Dons game. We've got Fraser in goal, Brito at right back, James and Costello as our centre backs, Sek at left back, Dubois and Branco in the middle, Ramos right attacking mid, Ribeiro left attacking mid, and then of course Amin and Fatty up top together. So let's go straight in this game, guys. This is a very important game, probably the most important game of the series up to now, and let's hope we can get a win against a pretty good MK Dons team. Norman, I think he's going to cut it back. He does cut it back. Finds a pass in the middle to Dean. And a brilliant tackle by James, and Sek does brilliantly. Oh, that's unlucky. Brilliant tackle by Costello and Dubois. And Min over the top to Fatty. Who hit? Oh my god, I don't know why I hit that. I don't know why I chest that down and hit it. But I thought that could have been a great goal by Fatty, but instead it's just dribbled past the post. They're coming forward, MK Dons. And Branco tries to get a foot in there, but he can't quite get a foot in. And Devoy finds a pass to James. Oh, that's brilliant. Finds a ball past James, sorry, not to James. And it was brilliantly tackled by James, and it's somehow gone for half time. I thought the referee was going to allow them to shoot there, but there's a brilliant foot in by James. And it's 0-0 half. Decent half, but we do really need to find some sort of form in the second half to win this game. And Amin's going to find a ball out wide to Ramos here. He's got plenty of space to run into. And Ramos, he takes it past him. And Ramos has a chance, and it's 1-0. And that's a big goal. I didn't quite see what the score was there when Swindon and Northampton popped up in the corner, but Ramos has gone through on goal and mid. I'm pretty sure that is his first goal for the club. That is his first goal for the club, I believe. And that is such a big one. 1-0 to Doncaster. And I thought maybe he wasn't going to finish it because his finishing hasn't been great, as we've seen in previous episodes. But it is Doncaster 1, MK Dons 0. And guys, this episode is going perfectly up to now. And let's hope it keeps going this way. Very up. They're in the box. And James with a block. And James again with another block. James has been fantastic this game. He's done a little bit of good work here to get to the wing. And let go. And Sek tries to clear it. Is that going to go out for a goal kick in full time? Surely it is. And it has. And a 1-0 win for Doncaster. A brilliant defensive display, especially from James. James has been unbelievable this game and has showed why he's the captain. The big man from St. Lucia has kept us in that game after a goal from Ramos made it 1-0 up. Let's just have a look. I just want to have a look. Yeah, James' 7.5 rating as a centre-back is insane. Let's have a quick look at his tackle rate and stuff like that. Unbelievable. Tackles 5. Wow. So guys, just to catch our breath, we have got our last youth scout report, and it's quite a few players here from the USA, but once again we have got Fraser now in goal, so I don't actually need to really sign any of these players unless they were unbelievable and were instantly better than Fraser, but none of them were. We've then got our Mozambique. Not really anybody to be too excited about here. So, and then we've got our last one, again, DR Congo. Once again, not really anybody to be too happy about this. I am going to quickly resend these scouts off before we go into the game against Manfield, and I'll pop back with who we've sent them off to. So guys, these are the 3 nations I've sent scouts off to. I've sent one off to UAE to just find us anybody. Same with Pakistan, and I have sent off the big nation we use today is going to be Italy. So we've got Carmine Giordano in Italy looking in his home country for some players. But more importantly, let's just go straight into the game against Mansfield. So you guys, this is the team we're using once again, the same team as always. I am going to have a quick look to see what other players we've got that we can use on the bench. So unfortunately our players like seem to be like a little bit behind in growth, like our backup players, so we really need to start like training some players maybe, and getting some better like players in. These will all obviously go up rating, but just we need to keep changing our team around and stuff, but not now, maybe next season. But let's get straight into this game against Mansfield, and hopefully it's another win and another point. Oh, let's go. Oh, here's Fatty. He cuts it back, and Amin, and it's 1-0. Fatty and Amin linking up, and it was. I was going to hit the cross goal with Fatty, but then I realised it was his weak foot, and I cut it back, and there's Amin, and it's 1-0. What an absolute great start of the game this is, and this, guys, is been a major turnaround this episode. I don't know what's going on with the players, but this has been unbelievable by them. Ribeiro finds Amin and Amin finds a ball to Ribeiro, and this is all because of James's brilliant defending that we're away. And I'm looking for a ball in the box here, and I can't find anything, and I cut it back, and it's gone to Dubois, who takes a touch and hits it, and it's a deflection, and the keeper saves it. Wow. Branko's going to swing this cross in. And he does, and has James got his head on this? He has, but it's gone straight to Branko again, who finds Ribeiro, who takes a touch, and it's another corner kick. And Mansfield are struggling to cope with this, and it's another corner at Branko, and Branko swings it in, and is James going to win the header? He is, and he makes it 2. After a beautiful 2 games defensively, James has rose above all their defenders and headed it to make it 2-0, and he has become a hero in this episode. Well, he was already a hero, but this episode he's proven why he's a hero. With the captain's armband, he's carrying us single-handedly to these, not single-handedly really to be honest, but to these 3 points. He's been unbelievable in the back line last game, and then rose above the defender to score header there. And this guy has got a very good career ahead of him. Castillo's going to come down out to try and defend that. Oh, Mansfield have been got in a corner there after a good tackle by Castillo, and they are going to play it short by the look of it. And it's a brilliant tackle by Ramos. I think I'm going to have to take Branko off at half time because there's been a lot of challenges. And it's half time. I think I am going to take Branko off because there has been quite a few challenges and he's already on a yellow. And I'm not really sure exactly who I'm going to bring on. I'll bring on Lopez, and I'll just swap Lopez and Ribeiro maybe. Yeah, I'll switch them like that. So yeah, we're going to half time 2-0, and this is a brilliant performance. Let's hopefully continue this into the second half. Mansfield have got a chance because of the poor phone. And Reed turns to Dubois. But Dubois does very well to win the ball back. And the referee's going to give a foul. I'm not convinced, but okay. He's going to take it quickly. He's not. He's going to wait. And with 20 in-game minutes left, it's Mansfield 0, Doncaster 2. And he takes a shot, and it's straight at Fraser. And Amin finds a ball. Is Fatty going to get there? He is. And Fatty finesses it. Oh, and it's hit the crossbar. Whoa. Nearly 3-0, and that surely would have been the end of the game. But with 10 in-game minutes left, we've still got a 2-goal lead. We are looking in a good position. James with a brilliant tackle again. And it's another corner for Mansfield. And James has been fantastic again this episode. And it's still bouncing around. And it's finessed, and Fraser saves it, and it's another corner at Mansfield. And Mansfield are running out of time to get anything from this game. And Ribeiro is probably going to get there. Oh, Boateng gets there first actually. It's Kilgo, and it's cleared by Lopez, but not only to Swan. Finds a pass, and it's straight at Fraser, and surely that is game over. And in a Doncaster dub, it just depends if we're going to get a clean sheet or not, because they're coming forward here. And of course we are, well, oh my god, James has been fantastic. And that is it going to be full time. Doncaster 2, Mansfield 0, after a super performance from the whole team. But James, these 2 play games, has been unbelievable. And we have taken another 3 points. And let's just advance to see if Northampton or what's the other team? Cambridge, I think, have dropped any points. Cambridge won, but Northampton got beat by Accrington Stanley. In that, I think that takes us into the playoffs officially. And it does. It takes us up to 6th place, even ahead of. Oh no, it was MK Dons. Sorry, Cambridge So, did MK Dons lose as well? They must have done. Let's have a look. Oh, go away. Let's have a look. MK Dons. No, they got beat there, obviously, because got beat by us. MK Dons must have drawn. Yeah, they drew to Harrogate, so we are now sitting in 6th place, which is unbelievable considering where we were at the end of episode 11. But Wimbledon have just fell straight off. I thought Wimbledon would have a chance there, and we have got next. We are playing a game against, I can't remember who we're playing actually, but we're playing against Barrow, I think, actually, yeah. So let's just go straight into the 3rd game of the episode, and if we win this game and Northampton and Ironcombe don't drop points or get beat, I'm pretty sure we automatically go into the playoffs. And it's a game on my birthday, actually, 3rd of May 2025, so let's go. Let's just go straight into it. Let's use this team, the same team we've been playing well with. James has been fantastic. So yeah, let's just go. It is dinked forward, and it is Spence, and it's an early goal by Barrow. 5 minutes in, and this is not the start we needed to this game. And Spence has scored a goal. James tried to block the cross, but it went past, and just a little pass on by Telford, and a good finish by Spence. Barrow coming forward again here. Oh, it's good, another good Mazid, and again can't be blocked by James, and Telford gets on the end of it, and it's 2-0 in 11 minutes to Barrow. And this is slightly worrying start to this game. A game we kind of needed to win. Well, we don't need to win, but it would be comfortable to win. Brilliant tackle by Sek. There's nobody really up with him, so he's going to go alone. I'm going to cut back. He finds the ball to Fatty, and Fatty with the finesse. Oh, it's an awful finesse. I need to just remember that Fatty can't really finesse it. Like not last episode, the episode before, I think, we did a similar thing where we finessed it with Fatty, and it just went miles wide of the post. Riberio's in a bit of space here. Finds Sek. He finds Dubois. He finds Amin again, and Amin finds Fatty. Fatty finds Branko. Finds Fatty again. He finds Dubois. He's got a bit of space here. Oh, but he can't make it. Oh, but he can. Fatty finds the ball to Branko, who hits it. Drops to Amin. And he finds Dubois, who finds Branko again. And Branko finesses it. And it's 2-1. What a goal that is. At one point I thought we had lost it, but it was just good passing around. And Branko finesses it on his left foot and makes it 2-1. And we've got to go back just before half time. Doncaster 1, unless Barrow can quickly get a goal before half time. Oh, that is an awful challenge. I don't know why I did that. Like, I knew that he was going to get past me, and I still just killed the man. Poor guy. But they have got a free kick just before half time, which they can swing in. Is Ribeiro going to win the header? He's not, and it's gone over, and it is going to be Barrow 2, Doncaster 1 going into half time. Just see if there's any scores elsewhere. I don't know. I mustn't show you now. But yeah, let's just get straight into the second half. Oh my God, Warren with a brilliant touch past the defender. It's a good deflection. It's deflection. I was going to say a good block, but then I realised it deflected. And it's gone out for a corner, and Barrow have another corner. It was a good save by Fraser. And the corner's been swung in. And it's a good header, and Fraser with another good save, and it's cleared by Branko. But it only gets cleared to Canavan, who finds Spence. And James puts in a foul, and then a good challenge. But it is a free kick to Barrow just outside the box. And he hits it, and it's a good looking free kick, but Fraser catches it. Oh, James just fell over. And Castillo's find his way through, and it's deflected, and it's a brilliant save by Fraser, who tries to get up quick enough to get to the ball, but he can't, and it's another corner for Barrow. It's going to be swung in. And it's Dubois, and it's a good block by Branko, and it's another corner for Barrow. Dubois tried to get a head in, but he just couldn't, and volleyed it, and it hit Branko. And Dubois this time will get to it, but he's played it straight to Gotts, and it's collected by Fraser. And it's cleared by Brittle, who finds Dubois, but it's headed, and it's a goal. And Garner with a brilliant header, and an awful clearance, and it is Barrow 3. Doncaster 1, and if it stays like this, we've got to hope that Northampton or MK Dons have dropped points themselves, preferably Northampton. But 3-1 down, we've still got time in this game. Oh, Dubois can't get there. And White's coming forward. And Castillo with a block, and is it corner? I don't know if that is a corner. I don't know if you get me. Yeah, it is a corner. So Barrow's got a chance to make it 4-1, but they played it short from the corner. And Gotts edges it to White. And White plays it to Garner. And Garner plays it to Spence, and it's bouncing around the box, and Fraser manages to collect it. And it's gonna end 3-1 to Barrow, and unfortunately that means if Northampton and MK Dons have both won their game, then it means the game it's not in our hands anymore. I'm hoping Northampton will drop points, but we're about to find out. MK Dons have won and Northampton have. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, Northampton drop points. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So Salford, if they win the right, let's just advance to the last game of the season and look at the league table. But up to now, it is in our hands. So if we can win our game against Sutton. So guys, on the final game of the season, this is how the table is looking like. MK Dons on 72, us on 70, Northampton on 69, and Salford on 67. Which means any of these 4 teams are playing for these 2 positions. I mean, well, Salford's only playing for 1, really, to be honest. And let's have a look at their games. So Northampton's away at Gillingham. Who else? MK Dons is away, I think. No, MK Dons is away at Forest Green, and Salford is away at Walsall. So all 4 teams are actually away from home. So yeah, we just need to win, right? We need to win this game, and let's just forget about the other teams and let's just win our games. Let's just have a look at customize and quickly have a look to see if we can actually just goal news. Yeah, get rid of MK Dons, Northampton, and Salford. Yeah, the ones that were already selected. So if anything does pop up in the top left, I'll make sure that you guys can see that as well. And Min finds Ribeiro. Ribeiro's waiting for the overlap from Sek, and he finds it, and he swings it in, and it's Fatty who sticks a foot out, and that's a brilliant finish, and it's a 1-0 lead. Fatty, our top goal scorer, I didn't think he was going to get there, and it's a brilliant cross in the box by Sek, and Fatty dives in and gets his foot on the end of it, and it's Doncaster 1, Sutton 0, and if it remains like this, we are making the playoffs, which seemed unlikely. Fatty does brilliant, he get his foot in there, and that is why he's been our best player of the season. I believe that's his 20th goal of the season, maybe? 20th goal of the season. Brilliant play by Fatty. Oh, it's a good play by Sutton, and it's cut across, and it's a good save by Fraser at the near post. James was probably beat a little bit easily there, but I kept thinking they were going to cross it in, and James should clear this cross, but he clears it straight to Cray. And it's dribbled, and it's 1-1. It dribbled past a few players, and I dove in because I thought he was going to shoot to try and block it, and he's just ball-rolled me and hit it near post. And unfortunately, a lead we once had is now being brought back level. As I say, that Fatty turns and he finds a big pass into Ramos. I needed a min to make a run there, and a min has managed to find a run. And he finds a ball to Ribeiro, who finds Fatty, and Fatty to make it 2. Oh, he doesn't, unfortunately. Ball to a min, and a min finds a brilliant ball to Branco, who's on his weak foot, unfortunately, and he cuts it back to Ribeiro, and Ribeiro hits it straight at the keeper. Oh my goodness. That was the chance to make it 2-1. And Ramos is going to have to swing this cross in. And he does. And is James going to get his head onto it? Oh, he can't quite. And it's headed away. Finds a ball. Ramos, who slips it through to a min. And a min makes it 2-1. And that's beautiful. Beautiful little counter-attack there. And a min puts it in the corner and makes it 2-1. And we're back again in the lead. And this is an intense final game of the season. And there's a lot riding on this game. And the boys have so far shown up. Fatty and a min, the 2 attacking players, have scored both goals. Oh, Brittle's been side passed. Branco finds the ball inside, and it's a good save by Fraser at the near post, and they've got a corner with a minute left of the first half. It's crossed in as James can't get there, but Fraser saves it, and Amin gets rid of it, and then Ramos are trying to get rid of it, but he can't quite get rid of it. But it is 2-1 going into half time. And the Doncaster fans look very nervy, I'll tell you that. And it is a brilliant performance in the first half. Amin and Fatty with both the goals. And Beautyman's in space, but James with a good defensive tackle, but straight back to Beautyman. And Clay finds the ball to Sangare. Finds it out wide to Corley, and Corley turns Sek. And it's a good block by Castillo and sends it out for a corner. Or was it just a bad shot? It must have just been a bad shot. I thought it was a good block. Here comes Sutton. Patrick. Chile. Oh, Brittle should have got there. Patrick once again, and Brittle gets there the second time. And it's gone out for a corner to Sutton with 15 minutes left. We are holding on by the skin of our teeth. And with this cross within, it's caught by Fraser. And I don't know why I'm playing this quickly, but I've seen space for Fatty. And Fatty tries to get into it, but he can't. Because of this, Sutton have got so much space. And Smith, brilliant tackle by James, who finds him in, who takes one touch through to Ribeiro, who's in so much space. Ribeiro dinks it over. Fatty, he's got a chance. Fatty makes it 3-1, and surely that's the goal that will take Doncaster Rovers to the playoffs. Fatty chests it down and hits it across goal. The top goal scorer of the club was only right. Ribeiro dinks it over, chest down by Fatty, and he smashes it across goal. And after a tight second half, Sutton applying a bit of pressure, Doncaster Rovers score in the last minute to take themselves to the playoffs. And maybe the keeper should have saved that, but it's not going to matter because it is Doncaster 3, Sutton 1. And that's it. That is full time, guys. We have made the playoffs, which is massive. Considering where we were at the end of episode 11, I thought for sure we weren't going to make the playoffs this season, but we have made it. We have made it, and we're going to see the playoffs in the next episode. We will hopefully get a promotion, and Northampton dropped points anyway, so it wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter if we drew. But we are playing Stockport on the 31st, which means we will end the season with We will end the season with the playoffs, to be fair, but we will also end the season with end the episode with a Youth Academy Scout report. And that's just brilliant, guys. It feels really good to actually reach the playoffs. So let's just get this final Youth monthly scouting update before the end of the episode. So guys, to end the episode, we have got a monthly scouting update. We will just go straight into the one against Italy, sorry. Ivan Ritchie, not going to be... We are going to not take very many players now, boys. Ritchie, once again, no. And the Salah player, I'll bring him into the thing. He could be good enough. Going into the UAE now, we've got Ahmad, with just not going to be good enough. Abdullah, once again, not going to be good enough. We've got Salah here, Karim Salah. Let's have a look at him. Abraham Salah we'll get rid of. But yes, Karim Salah will probably be usable actually, so I am going to sign him up. He is 15, so he won't get straight into the squad. And in Pakistan, it doesn't look like we have anybody. Yeah, we don't really have anybody, unfortunately. Yeah, we've got nobody. But let's just have a quick look at this guy from the UAE, Salah. Let's have a quick look. Youth squad, Youth Academy. Let's have a look. So here we are. He's a 60 rated player. He's got good dribbling, passing, and pace. I think he could be a good winger. But I mean, we don't use wingers, so it'll be a bit silly to put him as a winger, wouldn't it? Yeah, so he would be a good right winger probably. I'll train him as a right winger just to get his rating up, and we'll use him as a cam, substitution cam probably. But yeah, guys, to end the episode here, we are in the playoffs against Stockport, MK Dons and Cheltenham being the other two teams, which means the ones that got automatic promotion were Tranmere, Cambridge, and Carlisle. But guys, brilliant comeback, and if you guys like this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.